All right, welcome. Supposed to be out fishing today. I'll tell you in a second after we watch my little netting day. Okay, so anyway, I hurt my back a couple days ago, so that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really going to go fishing today, because I couldn't launch the boat. But then I remember I had jury duty. So jury duty orientation. So now I'm oriented to be a juror here this month. So we'll see if I have to serve. But I think it's a good thing. I've never served on a jury. I always wanted to, but never served on a jury. And I would always hope that somebody would give me a fair shake. So the least I could do for them is to give them a fair shake. So we're going to set up one of my rods for crappie fishing. Now, crappie fishing is a lot of fun. It really is. And I'm going to set this up with multiple hooks. And we're going to do that. We're going to put 3 hooks on this thing, and we're going to use bobber stoppers. So we're going to use a bobber stoppers, which I love bobber stoppers. You guys probably know that. When I set up my my drop shots, I always use bobber stoppers because it allows me to, in fact, watch with the drop shot video. It allows me to adjust the height or off the bottom. So we're going to use bobber stoppers. I'll show you. And we're going to use small hooks, of course, tiny little hooks on it, and we're going to use a small, tiny weight. Now we could use a drop shot weight like this, but it's a little too heavy, so we're going to use a different weight. So I got my ultralight, and we're going to cut this off and feed me a little bit of line because we'll need it. So what we want to do, let me make sure I can see your guys' chat. So let me open up the dock. Doop. There we go. Doc. Hey, Doc. What's up, Doc? All right, just in case somebody pops on. Nobody's on right. So we're going to add a hook, and then we're going to add a bobber stopper. Actually, we're going to put a bobber stopper on first, because I like the bobber stopper to sandwich it, and that makes the hook stick out. Hey, Connery. Connery's here. So we're going to put a bobber stopper, and the great thing about bobber stoppers is that they have applicators that come with every one of them. So we're just going to take this, and we're going to put that through the little loop. If I can see it. And we're going to slide that bobber stopper on. Then we're going to take a hook. So now, with the applicator, your bobber stopper is on it. Dun, dun, dun. So now, we're going to take a hook. These are really good hooks. These are sort of circle hooks, but you can put a lot of different hooks on here, but I want it to face up, just like you would a drop shot. So I think this is the smallest I've got. I could go, you could do a treble, but I don't like doing trebles this way. So I'm just going to do this. And then what I like to do is to go through, that's what happens a lot with me. I'm going to go through it twice. So I'm going to go through it once and then go through it again. And that gives it a little bit more tension. that's what we're going to do. So there we go. So now that is going to be like, we're going to put another bobber stopper on it because we want it to sandwich it just like I would a drop shot. So, and the lake I'm going to go to tomorrow because my back is feeling better. I think I can launch my boat. If anything, we'll do some shore fishing if my back is still bad. So, good morning, Connery. So there. So now, okay, so I'm going to put one like this. See that? See how that's, and it sticks up like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide that, because you can do that. Nice thing about bobber stoppers. You just slide all this stuff down. Basically, you're sliding it up the line right now. And you can choose your depth this way. So, so there's that. All right. Oh, you know what I should... That's okay. We can always use one of these bobbers, you know. We can just attach that on there. So I have a different bobber, but that's okay. It's okay. All right. Take that off. Yeah. A little winky. What in the world? Oh. Okay. So I'm going to run that up. A little higher. A little higher. Voila. Now I'm going to put another one on just like it. And we're going to put several hooks on here. So when I put the bait on it, we hit, you know, funny about crappie, the way they are designed, they can't see below them. So it's nice to have the baits, you know, up and down your line. So if one's below them, one will be above them, hopefully. So we're just going to run this through with the hook facing up, just like we did the last one. We're going to run this line through the eye twice so it has some tension so we can get a good hook set. That's why we do that. The bobber stoppers will give it even more tension, and so we can get... we can get a better hook set that way. This is how I set up my my drop shots too. Same way, except with one hook, not with two or three, which we're going to do 3. And this way, tomorrow we'll be going to a place called Willow Lake. Tomorrow, Willow Lake's lower in elevation. And it doesn't freeze. So it don't freeze. And we're just going to do that. Such a little hole. hook number 3. There we go. And one more bobber stopper. So we got 6 bobber stoppers, 3 hooks, and the hooks are looped in order, again, to give it more tension. Want to make sure that you get the right size bobber stoppers so for your line. So basically now look what we've got. Really hard for y'all to see it, but we got 1 hook, 2 hooks, and 3 hooks, all facing upwards. So that's what we've got. Now I could put a torpedo weight, bullet weight, whatever you want to call it on it. This is a tungsten. And then we're going to put my last little bobber stopper underneath it, and then we'll try a knot. And that'll keep the bobber stopper from falling off. And the bobber stopper will keep that weight nice and loose on it. So now that weight is like that. And I have full adjustability on this. Full adjustability on it. So, well, I haven't done a whole lot of fishing. I'm sorry I didn't see that. It was hiding it down there. Because, you know, I was in the hospital with another stroke. I've had 2 strokes in a couple weeks. And so I been in the hospital and get that knot on top of the other knot. Bam. Perfect. Perfect. So now that bobber stopper is not going to come off of that. We're going to trim this tag right below that knot. And voila. We have what I would deem a fantastic crappie setup. Really good crappie setup. So I'm going to put, you know, we'll just stick this bobber on here so it's all ready to go. And you don't want a big bobber, because crappie, they like to bite really soft. And but there you go. There, I mean, that is beautiful, guys. I mean, bobber, 1 hook, 2 hooks, 3 hooks, and then the weight. Now that is a proper setup. Really is. So we're just going to bring this down, put it on the hook keeper down here. And that, oh my gosh, guys, all I gotta do is put bait on there. Now, what do you use for crappie? You know, you can use worm, you can use power bait, you can use maggots, you can use all sorts of stuff. I mean, any meat or scent is going to get them. But that is a really good setup. In fact, I bet you if I drop that down to the, I mean, if it was bass season, we could do even better. We could catch some bass on that setup. But they ain't bass season here yet. I mean, water's too cold. Way too cold. Where's my There are 2 packages of jigs somewhere around here. And not these. I gotta watch that video. Because I put them someplace. And I can't figure out where I put them. So we're going to put those jigs in here. But, you know what? We could, you know what? Out in my truck. Out in the truck. That's okay. We can put it on there later. We'll put some mule fishing plastics on those. Really give them some profile. You know, really good. Mule is also always really good for crappie and panfish and stuff. I mean, just can't go wrong with that. Look over here. Plastics. Nope. Not here. Not nor there. Nor is it anywhere. Yeah, you really hate when you just like, you do something like that. Hump. But anyway, that is a really good setup right there. Really good setup. So that's gonna catch me a lot of crappie tomorrow. And we'll go crappie fishing tomorrow. So we got the batteries charged. My back is feeling better. Hopefully it'll be, up to the task tomorrow. We're going to go to a place called Willow Lake. It looks like Godzilla's footprint. Where isn't that focused? Come on, focus. The lake looks like Godzilla's footprint. 3 toes, 2 points, really nice. But there's some nice deep spots in between the toes, or on the toe. And so really good spot for the crappie. They like it. And that's going to be really, really good. It's going to be real good. I'll bring my my BFS system. Oh, man. There it is. We'll bring my BFS. We'll do some hard bait as well. The nice thing is about, this year I got a 2-pole license. And we'll get that in the water too. While this is out there with the bobber, we'll be working a hard bait and see what we can catch tomorrow, whether it be a trout or something like that. So we'll have 2 poles in the water tomorrow, and 1 pole, this one's going to have 3 baits on it, and we'll catch something. Absolutely, we will catch something. I didn't catch anything last Wednesday. And my battery died. So, and then I was paddling up river. Even though the river's current wasn't much, it doesn't matter. I'm in a 12.5-foot pontoon, and I'm doing this, like, it was so exhausting. But boy, got the guns. Definitely made it. Some guy was watching me, didn't think I was going to. I must have looked really sorry out there. But it was nice to be out on the boat again. Really nice to be out on the boat. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go out to the truck. I need to get my fish finder. And I will be right back. Okay, let me put that in there. Be right back. And I will also probably, we'll get some of those those minnows too. Be right back. So, boom. Okay, be right back. green screen. Alright. Okay, grab some baits. Grab my tools. See, it's all wiggly wobbly. So I gotta tighten that. So it's too wiggly wobbly. Alright. Alright. So I'm out of focus again. Let's see this one. Yeah. I'll tell you, this socket set, it's called a through and through. And this is the best socket set in the world. It really is the best socket set in the world. Come on. So there, we'll point y'all down. So we're going to take these off. Come on, focus. Silly thing. Oh my goodness, this thing is just not focusing. There it goes. Alright. Finally got to focus. So I'm going to take the big stem off so I can see. Get to the other one. I think. Either way, it doesn't hurt. Yeah. So I can get to this one. So I've got this tool over here. There we go. Nice and tight. Now I can put this back on here. Oh. There it is. So many holes on these things. I just match them up with the ones I had. Mike. Oi. I hate it when I drop things. You know that? I'll be right back. I'm down here. Where'd he go? This is purgatory down here. Oh my goodness. It's got to be right in front of my face, right? Couldn't have rolled too far. It's carpeted, right? Right? I have more out in the garage in my truck, actually. I always keep extra in my truck, just in case something like this happens in real life. Not in my crotch, is it? It's not here, is it? No, it hit the ground. Oh my goodness. You know how annoying this is? You drop something. Oh, it's right in front of your face and you don't even know it. And you know what? It's a good idea. Magnet. This way, it gets everything. Oh, that's metal. Even stuff you didn't even know was down here. Look at that. You can get all sorts of split rings. Come on. Picking up split rings. It's always good to have more split rings when you make baits. My goodness, where'd it go? Ay, 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 ay. Got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. All right. Well, it'll hold with 3 screws. I'm sure, but I'll fix it later. I'm going out to my truck again in front of you guys, so I want to leave you twice. I hate it when I do that. You know? I hate it when I do that. Oh, all right, let's put these on. 3 will hold it, but still, you want to. There you go. All right, so now it's nice and stiff. Should clean it. I need some water. We'll clean it. All right. So we fixed that ish. Still missing one. All right. It's right there. It's right there in front of my face. Didn't fall on my shoe. Pants are over though. Man, that's annoying. All right, so let's grab this crappie rig. And we're gonna put some soft plastics. And I got 3 different soft plastics we're gonna put on it, because you never know what's gonna work. You never know what's going to work. Yeah. This can also get so tangled up. It's from about that, you do a multi-hook rig. All right, there we go. So first we're going to put a sort of a, what he calls a mule minnow. So that's it. And we're going to put this on there. And we'll stick that on the bottom hook. Why not? And then, you know what, we'll put, in our second hook, we'll put a donkey tail junior. I love donkey tail juniors. That's what a donkey tail junior looks like. It's got a little paddle tail on it. It's so cute. So we're going to put that on the second hook, the middle hook. We'll put the other white one, different design, on the top one. And that's what we're going to do. This is going to work so good tomorrow. My goodness. Wait till you guys see tomorrow. And then the horsefly. Put that on the top one. Horsefly. One of those. Yeah, I always have multiple packages of these because they work so good. They work so good. So there we go. So we got that one, that one, and we got that one. So that's what we got. So that, we got to put some meat on it, some bait. So on top of those. So some power bait. But what a fantastic rig that is. You know? Really is a great rig, and it's completely adjustable because I used bobber stoppers and I did not tie those hooks on there. I still have plenty of tension on it. I still have plenty of tension on it to set the hook, because I mean, you don't really need to set hooks hard on crappie. They're called paper mouths for a reason. They are very, if you set the hook too hard, then you'll just pull it right out. You know, you'll rip their lip off. But see these things right here? See that? This is a through and through, and you know this socket set, best I've ever. I mean, my wife had a friend who needed a head gasket replaced, and I'm a gearhead. I know how to replace a head gasket, so it was my excuse for buying this. Ugh. Where is that stupid nut? My goodness. It wouldn't be in my shoe, is it? Nope. It's not on my shoe. Hey, you drop something, it just disappears. It's like, whew. You know, it's crazy. So, alright, let me clean this thing. Clean this. Yeah, I mean, it only hasn't been cleaned in ages, so it's good to take some of that fish off it every once in a while. Alright. Alright. Nice and clean. Look at that. That's nice and clean. That's what I'm talking about. And it's stiff, which is what you want. See, I lost one here too. So, two are holding that one. And, and then three are holding that, which is fine. It's just fine. It's fine. It's fine, I saw you. Let's clean the back. Why not? Make it look nice and new. Make it look nice and new. So there we go. And this just pops into my boat. And voila. Very nice, huh? This is a really nice fish finder. This is the Garmin 7. Hey, Rich, Leo. Connor's back. I'm on a slow rolled spinner. Nice, nice. Yeah, well, you know what? It's been frozen. This lake behind me, frozen still. I mean, 3 feet of ice. Takes a while for it to, so I'm traveling a little farther tomorrow to another lake called Willow Lake, and we'll launch there. See if I can find somebody to go with me. And so I'll make some phone calls, see if I can't find somebody to go with me. It's always good to have somebody with me. And especially, I've had 3 strokes in 2 months. And it's like, it's ridiculous. I'm getting really tired of all of this. You know, you just get tired. Strokes are tiresome. They're exhausting. So, I always put my screwdrivers on this little magnet. So, you know, my little screwdrivers can get magnetized. Should have done that with a stupid nut. I don't know where that nut went. Yeah, I wouldn't know. You know, nuts are annoying. Oh, nuts. That's where that term came from. Oh, nuts. It's down there someplace. It goes in the same place, you know, your matched sock goes when you do the laundry. That's where it goes. You drop something on the floor, it disappears. I should have like a rolling mat underneath me, for my chair. That would be good, huh? So, please sign up for my Terrible at Technology too, guys. Go to that and subscribe to that. I think I'm up to 36 subscribers, which is really good. I'm trying to put enough content on there to keep people interested. I did one more this morning, which was on these headphones. Yeah, did some on those headphones this morning. I should do some crossover technology, things like sonars and stuff like that. This way, you know, a person can, you know, it's not all about computers, but we can do one on the Striker, one on the M1 flasher, the one on the Garmin 7. Sort of a crossover. I could post on both my channels that way, and so that would be good. But yeah, I'm always trying to find something. But definitely go to mule fishing. Mule fishing, this guy makes great baits. I keep telling you that because they always catch fish. They always catch fish. What else I got? So I really wanted to set that up for tomorrow. Hopefully I don't get a phone call for jury duty or a text today. I don't think so. Maybe tomorrow. So, but yeah, they text you here, and you're on call for a month, for an entire calendar month. So, all of May I'm on call for jury duty. But I think it's a good thing. I really do, because I always want somebody fair-minded on my jury, and I know I'm fair-minded. I would be able to look at the facts and weigh them. They probably won't choose me because, you know, I don't know. They won't choose me anyway. Oh my goodness, what is in this thing? This is yucky stuff. This is yucky stuff. Stuff I don't use, I think. These are all finesse though, so that's not bad. It's a glow-in-the-dark one. More glow-in... So I put a lot of glow-in-the-dark ones in this one, so... Huh. I should buy some worms today, too, for fishing tomorrow. Worms always work. But you know, power bait will work, too, so I don't have to really worry. But this setup right here, I mean, this is a really good setup. I mean, three beautiful baits. We'll put some meat on there, some bait on there, just a little bit, and we'll catch some. We'll catch, you know, if I double up or triple up on this will be great. All right, everybody, get back to school. Study. I will. I'll be safe tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to try to get somebody to go with me this way. If something does happen, somebody's with me. So we'll see what I can do. I can round up. See what I can round up tomorrow. I'm trying to think of somebody I haven't taken fishing yet that likes to fish. Well, if you live locally and you got tomorrow off, holler. Send me a message. We'll go out on my boat and we'll go fishing. We'll catch crappie. And Willow Lake's a good crappie lake. Although it has bass and trout and a lot of perch too, just like in every other lake. But we'll catch a lot of fish tomorrow. And it should be a pretty day. Let me look at the weather. Today's not a bad day. Let's see. Weather. So let me see. That's today, 56 degrees today. It's 55 now. Or it's 50. So, oh no! It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I don't want it to rain tomorrow. Oh, is that today? 6 o'clock tomorrow. Tuesday. Let's look at Tuesday. No, it's just raining tonight. And then it's going to let up tomorrow. So, that's good. So, 1 o'clock, no rain. So, we'll be fine. So, it's supposed to rain tonight. And then let up. And by morning, by 9 a.m. So, we'll be out on the lake at 9 a.m. So, we'll be fine. Hopefully, it's not raining up there. That is the other side of the Cascades. So, let me look at Willow Lake, or I put in Butte Falls. Today, tomorrow, rain showers 43%, rain showers. 6:30. Then it lets up at 9. All right, let me type in Butte Falls. It's not too far from it. Butte Falls, Oregon. Same thing. So we'll get on the lake at about 9 a.m. It looks like it's going to let up by then, and then it'll be just partly cloudy. So we'll be good. I mean, that's good weather that's a good time for fishing too. So right after a storm, that'll be really good. So we'll get up there about 9 a.m. and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll just wear appropriate attire, right? We'll wear appropriate attire. Just in case. So, all right. I never mind a little bit of rain. Sprinkles or something like that. I mean, that's no big deal, right? Come on, focus. My goodness. This is the autofocus camera. It's supposed to be really, 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 really good. There it is. Looks good when it's in focus. It just goes out of focus all the time. Anything else? Wanted to do that, and yeah, that's good. The other one, I've got other setups, so I do have another spinning rod back there for somebody if indeed they need one. I'm just thinking who to bring tomorrow. I'll think about it. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Don't forget to subscribe to Terrible at Technology. That's a really good one. Let me put the link there for you. Terrible at Technology. And we want my channel. Boom. And anyway, if you can please go to that channel and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I mean, getting a second channel up and running is weird, but I know you guys, a lot of the guys on the fishing channels just don't want to hear me talk about tech, and I like tech. I like tech. In fact, there's, where did I put it? Oh, here. So this right here, briefly, when I owned a marketing company, this is what I marketed. And it's called a flip chip LED. And it's yellow, so you can't really see through it. Actually, you see through it. But these chips, this is an LED light, and the chips are not attached with wires and solder. They're embedded into a PCB, and they're impervious pretty much to pressure. And the PCB is redundant, so it actually, you can lose several of these or even drill a hole through it and the light will still work. It has been pressure tested at 10,000 foot-pounds of pressure. That's why NASA likes them. The first light ever put in a hyperbaric chamber. It's because of my company. All right, so anyway, kind of cool. But see, that's the kind of stuff guys don't want to hear about. You guys don't want to hear about, wafer technology, semiconductors, and stuff like that. And you know what? Once you understand it, it is the coolest thing ever. And I've actually been a part of the manufacturing of these. And it's just a buddy of mine, he actually invented it, and he owns the worldwide patent on this. And it is something that is sought after in the LED world. At least it was. Philips tried to steal it by reverse engineering it. But, Jesse was smart. He also patented the machine design. So, to be honest, he owns not only this patent, but he also owns the machine that makes its patent. So he's a pretty smart guy. Jesse's awesome. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. I really like him. Lives in Taiwan. That's where I worked. All right, guys. We will see you guys on the lake tomorrow, I hope. Let's see how the weather works. Take care.